Hola, me presento, yo soy Gerardo Vazquez y para esta ocasión les vengo a presentar algunos temas de gramática, pero hoy es especial porque hoy hablaremos sobre el pasado, tanto como pasado barra pretérito, como el pasado imperfecto y el pasado perfecto. Pero no es todo, porque esto será un versus, es decir, se va a comparar el pasado del español con el pasado del inglés, es decir, past simple, past continuous and past perfect. Sin más que decir, comencemos con el verso. Bueno, yo empezaré hablando levemente sobre el pasado simple. El pasado simple nos sirve para decir cosas que ya concluyeron y o ya finalizaron. Es decir, el que ejerce la acción ya lo acabó. Por ejemplo, yo cené, yo comí, yo trabajé. ¿Por qué hago tanto énfasis con las terminaciones de estas palabras? Porque una de las reglas más importantes del pasado es que las palabras que están en pasado siempre usan tilde a causa de la sílaba tónica. Sin embargo, no tocaremos ese tema a fondo, pero puedo decir que la sílaba tónica se presenta en el momento en que hablamos de sílabas agudas. Como ya mencioné, yo cené, la ne tiene un acento. Yo comí, esa I tiene acento. Yo trabajé, esa E al final en esa G tiene un acento. Sin embargo, y de momento pasaremos con el past simple.
Okay, on the other hand, we have the past simple. The past simple has the same function that pasado simple en español, but the difference is the conjugation of the verb, and the conjugation of the verb is so difficult in Spanish because has a lot a lot of forms to conjugate the verb, but in English just have two. You want to put ed to the final part of the verb, or you have the irregular verbs. This is difficult because the irregular verbs doesn't have rules, and it's just memory. Is boy has the irregular form is bought, and it's just memory. You can learn rules about that because it's just memory. And my partner Paul.
Continuando, sigue el pasado imperfecto, el cual desarrolla las oraciones para dar un significado de una acción que no se ha terminado o inclusive una interrupción, o simplemente denota una acción del pasado muy lejano. Por ejemplo, no es lo mismo decir, bueno, desde el martes estaba comiendo papas, que decir, hey, estaba comiendo papas, denotando que hubo una interrupción antes. Pero, al ser un tema tan corto, les dejo con Emanuel para que continúe con la presentación.
Okay, now I want to talk about the past perfect, and the function of this tense is that it doesn't matter which event is mentioned first, because the tense make it clear which event happened first. So you can say different events, but the tense say which of the events happened first. And the structure of the past perfect is formed with had before your verb, and your verb is conjugate with ed, or if it's irregular verb, you want to remember which form of the verb is, and this is the past perfect.
Bueno, para finalizar, hablaré de un pasado, pero no de cualquier pasado, sino de un pasado perfecto. Pero su verdadero nombre es pretérito perfecto, en el cual se habla sobre acciones que no han terminado, pero denota tiempo, es decir, están relacionadas con el presente. Por ejemplo, he trabajado mucho esta semana. En esta oración podemos sacar que aún no se ha acabado la semana. Pero de momento les mandaré nuevamente con
Well, now I will talk about two past continuous. And the function of the past continuous is describe actions uh, in time before now. Actions that were still going on when another event occurred. So the structure of the past continuous is forming using the past tense of be, that is was or were, and the participle of your main verb. And for example, you can say she was walking, your was before your verb in participle. She was walking to her house when he saw her, and this is an example for the past continuous. And my partner Paul. Okay, in English we have other tense that is past perfect continuous or past perfect, and this tense is for shows that an action that started in the past continued up until another time in the past, and this tense is formed using had been and your verb in a participle with ing, and you can say something like I had been walking all the morning, and this is an example for the past progressive. Is a action that is doing in the past and continue in the past but in other time. And that's it for my part. I'm Emanuel, and I leave you with my partner Paul. Well, maybe I can say one thing more about this. In Spanish we have less tenses, but we have more forms to conjugate the verb. And normally when the native speakers of English try to learn Spanish, have problems with the conjugations, because it's difficult to conjugate the verbs in Spanish. But in English we don't have some problems with this because it's so easy to do. You just need to know when you need to use the participle, that when your verb ends in ing or the ed, and when you need to put had or had been in your first. And I think that that's it. This is okay. And when you need to use your irregular verb, and in all the orations with past, you need to remember which are your irregular verbs, and it's just memory. And I think that that's it. This is all about the past in English. Past, we have the past simple, past perfect, past continue, and past progressive or perfect continuous. And that's it. I live with my partner Paul.
Bueno, eso es todo para este versus. Deja tu opinión sobre cuál se entiende mejor o cuál está más fácil en la caja de comentarios. Regálanos tu precioso like, y yo soy Gerardo y nos vemos en la siguiente ocasión. Bye.